Happy New Year's Eve. This is Preston R. Harris, the Master Builder. I'm in the basement. I'm just getting ready for my new year and I'm reflecting back. And I was like, man, I need to grow and understand myself a little bit better. So I have a mastermind member. His name is Guy Williams, and that's what he does. And he talks about is growing and understanding yourself. So tonight, this is going to wrap up our Mastermind Expo. This has been a great conference, but I have the privilege, the pleasure, and the absolute honor to bring to the stage Mr. Guy Williams. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, good morning. Yay.
Hey, yeah. See, you love the energy, you love the vibes. Thank
You
you so
already
much for
know,
giving
man.
your New Year's Eve to us. I know how hard you work. You got the CMOS Depot, but I know tonight you talking to us about understanding yourself, growing, and getting better. So I just want to say thank you for the man that you've been in my life. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything that you do for us. You know, you always talk about that parachute faith, and that's something that always sticks with me about you. So without further ado, Mr. Guy Williams.
Hey, man, man, it is a blessing to be here. Salute to you, Preston, man. Salute to VIP Socio. Salute to VIP Socio Mastermind. You feel me? We are the hunted, not. We are the hunters, not the hunted. You feel me? VIP Socio Mastermind, mind your business, man. Hey, man, tonight is an amazing night. This is Guy. Grow and understand yourself. Now, tonight we'll be unlocking personal growth and self-awareness. My name is Guy Williams, and today is Tuesday, December 31st, the last day of 2024. So we going out on fire. Without delay, who am I? And what do I want from life? Well, first of all, I'm somebody's son. Second of all, I'm somebody's brother. I'm somebody's dad, somebody's granddad, somebody's nephew, somebody's husband. I'm just a human being. And in my spare time, I happen to sell CMOS too. And that's just a part of my growth and growing from where I came from. I'm the oldest of three children on my mom's side, and the oldest of two children on my dad's side. So always growing up, being the first one out the litter, man, making mistakes all the way along the way. But somehow within a compass, I tried to accumulate all the mistakes. And instead of looking at them as losses, I turned them into lessons. And that's where I got to this point with Guy. Grow and understand yourself. And I couldn't be at this point without giving a shout out to Keith L. Brown, Mr. I'm Possible. Gave me the alley-oop with the moniker G.U.Y. Grow and understand yourself. And ever since he blessed me with it, I just been tapping in and just been trying to pull those resources. So grow with me as I understand myself, and you grow as you understand yourself. Basically, we're going to get into it about the importance of self-awareness and personal development. Now, just to go over it, I call this the 7 branches of the tree of Guy, which Guy is the acronym for grow and understand yourself. We're going to talk about the foundations of self-understanding, overcoming obstacles to growth, developing healthy habits for growth, understanding yourself through relationships, embracing change and adversity, measuring and celebrating growth, and last, action plan for personal growth. Now, just tapping into the first part, the foundations of self-understanding, which is just basic key concepts as far as like self-awareness, mindfulness, and just being able to reflect and having the ability to reflect and be able to mirror yourself and judge yourself honestly where you were, where you are currently, and where you're attempting to go. So just tapping into like self-awareness. That's like just recognizing your strengths, recognizing your weaknesses. That's like knowing what you're good at and knowing what you're not good at the same time. Knowing what value you bring to a situation and know what value you don't bring to a situation, so you're able to elevate that up and be able to kind of grow yourself. All that is basically through self-awareness and the ability to be able to control your emotions. Emotions are a major part as far as the way that we act and including with our personality. So our emotions sometimes can be miscued and it can come across just as the wrong way. That's also a major part of self-awareness, knowing thyself. Like if nobody know you, you gotta know yourself. Mindfulness, just living in the present, always being aware of currently what's going on, but just being conscious of all your thoughts and all your actions. Like every step that you make creates your path for tomorrow. So every imprint that you make is going to determine how this whole journey will turn out at the end of the day. Will it be rugged? Will it be smooth? Gonna be obstacles, gonna be trial tribulations. That's in every journey. But what are you attribulating to it to make it more difficult? And how can you retract some of that and get better at it and just look at it through your self-awareness? Look at it through mindfulness and reflection. Being able to reflect back onto yourself and say, man, I might not be doing good as I think I am. Or I might not be doing as good as I'm hyping myself up to be. Regularly just taking that time to assess this journey that we call life. Like timelining it and saying, okay, this is where I was Monday. This is Wednesday. Where am I at now? Where can I go Friday? It's all the timeline projection. And you can better yourself, grow yourself, and definitely understand yourself within increments of time of just building yourself through self-reflection and accountability and timelining yourself and looking at that reflection of it. Overcoming obstacles to growth. Branch two. Common challenges. Everybody has challenges. Strategies to overcome those challenges will be the far-fetched answer or the solution, whether it's short-term or long-term, in that degree of growing yourself and growing yourself in that space. If you're looking at common challenges, fear of failure, judgment. We all fear failure and judgment. We've all failed a million times. Right, gonna fail a million more times. And gonna be judged every time, probably with not in the characteristics of where we want to be judged at. Limiting our beliefs, self-doubt. I always hear Keith talk about it all the time. Like when you hear him speak and he talk, it's always energetic, always engaging, always injecting energy into somebody else. He believe. He believe. And it's the more we believe and the more that we limit our thoughts can keep us confined to the space, whether it's financial, whether it's growth, whether it's health wise. Either or. Lack of clarity and direction. Man, look, if you don't know, raise your hand and ask for help. Raise your hand, ask for help if you don't know. If you have a lack of direction, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to get a mentor. Don't be afraid to educate yourself. Don't be afraid to tap into something that's unknown that you don't know about that can make you a better you today than you were yesterday. Remember, this is you working on. This ain't nobody else. This is you working on. You growing and understanding yourself so you can be able to understand others. Strategy to overcome. Embracing a growthful mindset. Understanding that whatever we might have did for 17 or 20 years, if it didn't work, let's try the opposite. Let's try something else. Try B. A didn't work, let's try B. C didn't work, let's try D. I mean, it's nothing but an opportunity. It's nothing but a chance. Seeking support from mentors and from the community. The mentor that you have, groups like VIP Socio Mastermind. We can tap in multiple days a week, bump into each other at events. Iron sharpens iron. Eagles don't fly with chickens because chickens can't get off the ground. So iron sharpens iron. Put yourself in that community. Put yourself in the grass and in the embracement of somebody with the knowledge and somebody who's willing to pour that energy and that love into you and just be willing to receive it. Just be where the receiving point is at. Got to be present. Uh, Big break goes into manageable steps. So we all got goals. We all got aspirations. $1 billion, 10 billion, 100 million, whatever the end game is, well, however many businesses, how many brands, how many people you want to help, whatever that is. All that can be broke down into measurable steps to give you the ability to create at least emotional momentum. Life always knocking us down, something always coming up. So it ain't like it ain't gonna be nothing tomorrow. Ain't like it ain't gonna be nothing next week. But that momentum of hitting them small goals and just chewing up to the big track before you get ready to ride through, that's the momentum a lot of times that help you get to 10. You got to get to 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't just go from 1 to 10. It's steps and it's priorities. So the measurable steps and them goals along the way gives you the ability to obtain the big goal at the end. And it gives you a journey. It gives you a story, something along the way to have to go with it. That's your lifetime content. That's your IP of every scenario and situation that you have. That third branch, developing healthy habits for growth. Now I'm telling you, I used to be one of the lazy people on the planet, man. So trying to form habits and wanting to do something when you clearly don't want to do it is not an easy goal. But a man told me a long time ago, you could chop down a tree with a popsicle stick. It depends on your intention and your commitment. It's your intention and your commitment. So when you're looking into daily practices for growth, like how do you keep this spark? How do you keep the engine warmed up? Setting intentional goals, goals that you know, like, listen, I need to do this, I need to do that. If you don't do this or do that, you know you can't grow, honestly. And you got to be honest with yourself because you can't be lying with yourself. Cultivate gratitude. I think that's one of the biggest things that can be missed out. Like cultivating gratitude, being thankful for just the situation that we're in and the circles and the power that we're in to be able to manifest and catapult something bigger. Like if we ain't respecting or accepting the circles that we in and watering those and doing the good right things in those circles, it's like asking for a higher circle could be kind of asinine. It's like the grass is kind of dry where you at. You know, you need to, you know, mature that situation. You know what I'm saying? Spend some time with that, like increase with the growth and the journey in that skin and that body and in that time frame, you know what I'm saying, to be able to grow. That way you understand yourself before you try to go to that next level or that next situation. Like I said earlier, invest in learning. Books, classes. Like I said, man, you got masterminds, VIP Socio. I'm a 10X Unbreakable member with Grant Cardone. Like, man, it's different ways you can get it out there, man. It's everybody out there. Coach Sheila Monique, Stormy Wellington, Ray Mills, man, a plethora of people you can tap into. Him 500, my boy Crucial Dunn down there in Mississippi with SIL, Successful in Life. Like, bro, whatever knowledge you don't know that you need to know, if you can acquire it from somebody else, whether you're gonna read it, download it, go to a conference, go to a meeting, go to a platform, whatever you got to do. Remember, this is you. You're trying to grow and understand yourself. You're trying to make you a better person so you can make everything around you better. Like everything around you gets better when you're better. When you down, what happened when you down? So you already know how it is. Practice self-care. Yeah, self-care. Physically, emotionally, and mental. and mental. Yeah, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Who gonna take care of you better than you? No, you. Take care of you, man. Coach Prime even say that. Well, look good, feel good, play good, you get paid good. Hell yeah, when you look good, you feel good. And other people can see it too. It's radiant. It becomes confidence. It becomes part of that ultra power that you use to show your growth and understand what's inside of you so you can manifest it for you. Whatever it is that you want. It's not what I want for you, it's whatever you want. And you're trying to grow and figure out how to tap into that. Um, Understanding yourself through relationships. Now, this is always a good one because it takes two to tangle. And in most businesses, collaborations is always going to be another partner or a third partner. You're going to have to be able to go in rooms and spaces and have relationships with people and be able to function in relationships in a clear space, respectfully. So you're looking at this and you're understanding that relationships are really just mirror images. Because most time when you in them, the person that you have a relationship with, whether it's your girl, your dude, your friend, mom, that whoever it is, they can tell you something about you that you just don't see. You just don't believe. You just like, nah, that ain't me. And like ain't no way. But they see it and they see it every time in you. But you can't see it. But through that relationship, that's how you get better. That's how you get better. Nobody ever went to war and sent one soldier out and he just took over the whole other army. No, you get better by the person next to you. You get better by the person telling you, look, get that off your shoulder. Man, something on your back. Watch out. Look at your shit. Look at your, like you get better with other people all the time. So collaboration is always necessary in growth. Embracing change and adversity. Now, adversity always builds resilience. Like once you go through something, it's no way possible that you can go through it and not be a better person. You can either take a higher action or you can take a lower vibration and take a different plane. But 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be a better person after you go through it because you've been conditioned. You've been in shape for that feeling, that moment, that emotion. Learning from failure and setback. No losses, only lessons. Like L's is just lessons. You got to get 1,000 no's before the major yes. Even if you get a yes early, it'll be 1,000 no's behind that one. So just learning from them failures, learning from the setbacks. Um, the fifth branch, measuring and celebrating growth. That's major. Reflecting on our journey regularly, understanding where we used to be, getting in touch with the old person, like being able to see I'm not that old person. The new me wouldn't even know that person. That person wouldn't recognize me if they seen him. Knowing your own personal journey, celebrating your milestones, your achievements. You do something new, celebrate it. You open up a new store, celebrate it. You come out with a new product, celebrate it. It's you that's in there with the ideas. It's you in there with the sweat. It's you that's sacrificing this bill for that bill to move it around to make it happen because you want to stand on the brand so the brand can stand on you. Yeah, always celebrate that, man. Visionary tools, vision boards. We were just at an event with Crystal. They was in there with the vision boards, putting it down. Man, if you can see it, you can be it, man. So if it's something you want, you can visualize it. You can tunnel that. But you really got to want it and you really got to put that energy towards it. Make you a journal, make you a progress check. You had a progress report in school before you got your report card. You knew with the progress report where you was headed, up or down. So give yourself a progress report. Your action plan for personal growth. You want to create a roadmap. Define your why. Identify all the areas of improvement. Your deficiencies, you know them. So before anybody else can expose them, improve them. Improve them. That way, they're no longer deficiencies. So you don't have to worry about that being a hindering situation. You a plus in that department. Set smart goals, specific, measurable ones. We all want $1 billion, but it might not be this month. So it got to be measurable. It got to be achievable. It got to be within a relevant space with calculated figures, a plan, something that you're directly saying, hey, this is what I can obtain. And if I hit this, I'm over beyond. Time bound. Make sure before you leave tonight, write down at least one step, y'all, one action that you'll take today, going into this new year, 2020, thrive. Write down one step for me that you gonna take and really, really do it. Really, really do it. Man, growth is a lifelong journey. It's not nothing that happens today and it's over tomorrow, man. Trying to grow and understand yourself is the key to unlocking the potential that we all thriving for. I ain't got it all in the handbasket, no. But I'm damn sure better me right now talking to you than I was before. Put that on my mama. Like, yeah, it's progress, not perfection, man. It's the goal. Somebody said slow motion better than no motion. So don't let nobody talk you out your emotion, man. You move at the pace you're able to move, and when you can do more, you do more. And when you can do more, then you triple down and you do more and more. You feel me? Before I leave y'all tonight, man, I just want to let you know that the journey is within. Beneath the noise, beyond the tide, lies a truth we often inside. A spark of light, a quiet flame, the essence of our truest name. Through trials faced, paths unknown, we plant seeds where growth is sown. Mistakes they teach, the scars they show, the strength within we've come to know. The mirror whispers, see me clear, for all you seek is already here. In knowing yourself, the world transforms. Through storm you stand, a soul reborn. So take each step, embrace the climb. Your story unfolds in its own time. With open heart, you'll come to see the best version of you is who you can be. My name is Guy Williams. This is Guy. Grow and understand yourself. Thanks for tuning with me, rocking in VIP Socio Mastermind. Mind your business. Thanks for having me tonight, man.
Hey, guy, that was fantastic. I learned so much, sir. You always are just a wealth of knowledge. I love that progress over perfection. You know, make sure we just continuing to move forward. You gave so many great tips, and I just appreciate the way you do that. A couple questions. Um, how did you get started on your journey? I know that there's a lot of different things that you've done in your lifetime, but in this pathway that you're at now, doing the CMOS and Mastermind, what was there something that triggered that? Was there something that started that? Tell us a little bit more about how that journey got started.
Actually with the CMOS journey, man, just me and my wife just have a hustler mentality, man. Like prior to doing CMOS, I always joke with people and sell them that we should cook at Bonfire ATL, grilled jerk turkey burgers. And then during the pandemic, I started selling like masks, designer masks, and Miss D's gourmet popcorn everywhere I went. And just through that, I just started like feeling this kind of like a business mentality. I always like trying to hustle this, but I'm like, this was like more of a business thing. Like, let me get this up back and forth and making the thing. So coming into it, my wife is Jamaican, so we always knew about CMOS. I had a cousin who was telling us about CMOS, and he was making like CMOS smoothies and amazing product. And he was telling us about the CMOS, and we need to get on CMOS. And Sean like, okay, boom, my mom been saying, whoop, whoop. Pandemic come around, and we got sea moss. Reached out, my cousin sent me some, sent us some herbs. We whipped it up, mixed it up in the house. We all locked and tucked and everything. You know, I got a tribe, man. 4 daughters, 8 grands. So we tucked in with the sea moss, just taking it and trying sea moss and black seed at the same time. And we just knowing that during the whole time we taking it, like we're not getting sick. I'm going out. I'm going to the store every day. Everybody kind of masked up. I'm not really using a mask because I'm like, man, my breathing is like kind of impeccable at this time. So I go back to work after that, being off for a little while. Start trying to sell CMOS at the job, selling a little bit. Start getting it to a lot of people that kind of needed it. Once I left the job and decided that the 9 to 5 just wasn't for me, and I feel like at this point we're selling popcorn, mass, sea moss, grilled turkey burgers. I'm like, you know what? Man, I got too much going on besides work. I can't be at work trying to do all this. I'm doing all this at work. So I'm like, let me stand on my own. Me and Shauna went in conference, talked about it, started the website, man. Natural Advocates, the company, man. We started producing our own sea moss, producing our own products, sea moss hair oil, man, body oils. Just started producing a lot of different things, trying to put them out there into the universe. And then we got the location and named it the Sea Moss Depot, where we can just hub our sea moss, where people can get free samples of sea moss, free samples of shea butter, samples of oil, like sample our way to success pretty much with all of our products. That's when a lot of things became live. We became tangible. Like we became something that wasn't just a website that had beautiful people on there and sea moss, but somewhere you can pull up at, sample the sea moss, test the product, get amazing customer service, you know what I'm saying? And really just be treated like the amazing person you're supposed to be, man. So just through that hustle, tapping in with the sea moss, and like I said, with the tribe behind me, man, ain't no stopping. The drum keep beating.
I love it, sir. I love it. I love it. You mentioned 10x. You went to 10x. You said you Grant Cardone 10x certified. I went down to Miami for that training. Tell us a little bit about that experience. What does that do? I know a lot of entrepreneurs. You see a lot of these conferences, and sometimes they look gimmicky and they look like it's kind of a fad or something. But tell us your experience. Why was that something you invested in, and what did that do for you?
First of all, yeah, shouts out to Grant Cardone, man, the whole 10X staff, like everybody down there, man. Amazing universal energy down there with that whole crew, like everything moving that way. I kind of got onto Grant like most people do, probably just seen him online. Um, and I got into and signed up and paid to go to the 10X Unbreakable. So he was doing like this Unbreakable 10X class, got into that, paid. Um, and was just really just tapping on. I went online, so I'm online. I'm listening. It's a couple days. I got my notebook, jotting everything down. They got all these amazing speakers, and everybody bringing up there is like the people who run their industry. Like this, the person who number one in this department, or this person right here. So I'm like, okay, boom. These people, everybody in here is having like everybody in here knows at least their industry and their market and what they're talking about. So as I'm taking notes, boom, automatically the energy is just connecting. Go through the whole unbreakable thing, come back around. I think the next year he had something else. He had a 10X event in Hollywood, Florida, down at the big place down there towards where his headquarters is at. So he had another event, weekend event. And at that point, that's when I was like, okay, it's time to invest in myself. The first time I went online, paid a couple $100, was in the little VIP room, talking, getting the questions. Okay, that was fine. This time I was like, listen, in order for me to elevate or tap in from this range, I got to spend more money than I spent last time. So I ended up spending a couple $1,000 going down there and got up close, great seats, was able to take information, network with a lot of people. The people in that building, man, is everybody's the same. Entrepreneurs, got their own business, got their own brand, works for somebody. Everybody was pushing to the highest limit. They didn't give a damn if you was black, white, Chinese, brown. The man, them folks, man, it wasn't nobody thinking about none of that. If you wasn't talking about getting no money or elevation, people wasn't even gonna talk to you long. Hey, how you doing? What you do? Yeah, blase, blase. Okay, boom, boom. And then they just walk on off. The only way they were staying and engaging in them rooms is if whatever you was talking about was energetic, it was something that made sense, and you damn sure didn't know what you were talking about. So for me selling CMOS, and I'm in here with people that got government contracts for weapons, and they got brands. This person owned a company. He brought out 30 of his employees. It was powerful for me. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely powerful for me. And I harnessed it, all that energy, all the books, all the shit I got from Grant. And man, I still implement. Look, my Grant book right there on the side of the bed, right there. The same notebook I had when I went down into Hollywood. Breaking down, busting down, tapping into that guy. When I get a little confused, a little flustered, a little cluttered, tap back into the notes, man. So hell yeah, man. I tell people, get you a mentor, man. Get you somebody that can help hold you accountable. Get you a partner that you respect their opinion. Like get you, family member, whoever it is. Get you somebody who's gonna tell you the truth. That way you don't have to lie to yourself, and it has to really be the overall canvas. You can have somebody that can really step up and be like, look, you can be a better you, and help push you to that. So shouts out to them guys at 10X. Shouts out to Grant now, man. Shouts out to a bunch of people, man.
Yeah, man. I love talking with you because like I went down there to Hollywood to a conference, and I listened to the 10x rule. He talks about be omnipresent. And so I feel like with this Mastermind Expo, we omnipresent right now. You ain't missing the Mastermind this weekend. Guy, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Two more questions. Why did you join Mastermind? What impact has it had on you and your business? Can you share a little bit about that, and then we'll get you out of here on this New Year's Eve. I know we got some enjoyment that needs to be had.
Hey man, listen, hey, it's always a present time, man. Listen. Well, I was on VIP social marketplace. Already trying to tap in with that. And really Shauna was just telling me about the mastermind. I tapped in and I listened, and I think it was like the first time I listened, we was doing pitches. I never had a pitch prior to that anyway. So once we started doing pitches, I seen how everybody was. I already knew how you was moving prior to the mastermind, so I came in with the marketplace and just moving around with you and different things we were doing. So I was like, listen, I know Preston is in. If this is something my brother's in and he 100% believe in, I'm going in it too, because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. Like, we community, not competition. So we all want to be able to help each other elevate and grow. And anytime you can get a cluster of masterminds, man, a cluster of bosses, a cluster of amazing brands and people together, and get them to share their experiences and share their testimonies, you know what I'm saying? Like, share their desires and patronize each other, support each other. Like, come on, man. Everybody need to be in a mastermind. I don't know if you ain't. If you ain't in the mastermind, getting you a mastermind. VIP Social Mastermind is actually open for you. For real. Yeah, for real.
All right. So wrap up. I appreciate you. I'm just gonna put 45 seconds on the clock, sir. And I just need your 45-second pitch. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Mr. Guy Williams. Grow and understand yourself. I learned so much about myself being around you just because of how authentic you are, how you love your wife and you take care of your family and all those different things, and how you hustle, man. You give this great energy to everybody who you meet. You put a smile on people's faces, and so I'm just grateful. Thank you for sharpening me. Thank you for pushing me. Thank you for just being a friend to me and telling me stuff I need to hear and stuff I need to know, because that makes me better. So I'm gonna give you the countdown, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Guy Williams in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Shouts out to Life on Mars, Sean Breezy, too, for the brim at the beginning of my pitch. Man, imagine a place where all the products on the shelf can help towards your vitality and making you a better person. Well, imagine no more. Welcome to the CMOS Depot, a premium retail store where every product on the shelf is personalized for you. If we don't have it, we can get it. We specialize in sea moss and its amazing qualities, its minerals, and its benefits. Now, I know you might have heard of sea moss. Sea moss don't taste that good. But don't worry about it. We make sea moss taste good. Yeah, more options than Baskin Robbins, standing on over 59 different blends. Man, come on in, man. The CMOS Depot. Take this journey with us, man. We're located on Old National Highway in College Park and in Conyers, Georgia. We're online at the CMOS Depot and at VIP Social Marketplace slash the CMOS Depot. Take this journey with us. Takoi, take care of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Guy Williams, thank you so much, sir. Go ahead and support. Get you some CMOS. I will tell you, it is the best CMOS that I have ever had. They have CMOS gummies, CMOS everything, whatever ailments you have. Just give them a call. They will help with healing, with helping you heal yourself. They will provide you the products that will allow you to heal yourself. And I'm just so thankful. They've helped my daughter specifically when she was in mucus. She had a bunch of mucus, and I went down and we got some mango sea moss, and then we got the elderberry sea moss gummies, and I could give her one a day, and that just helped her feel so much better. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for being that pioneer. Thank you for having that parachute faith, and just excited to go thrive in 2020. Thrive. So GOODJOB. Good job, sir.
Yeah, man. We finishing on fire. I got my Keith L. Brown brim on, made by Life on Mars. My boy Marshawn, Sean Breezy. We ending it out VIP Social. Preston, you do an amazing job, my brother. It's to the future, my brother. 2020 Thrive. Man, listen. Doors already swinging open, man. It's gates. Doors not opened already. We opening gates.
That's beautiful. We are the hunters, not the hunted. And that's what we'll tell you before we end. This is the last presentation of the Mastermind Expo. You see Guy Williams there. And he's always talking about it with me too. So I'm gonna get on stage. I'm gonna give you just one quick moment of motivation as we go into 2025 real quick. Now, you just heard him. You just heard what he was talking about, growing and understand yourself. I'm gonna tell you something. We are the hunters, not the hunted. There's something that you should be hunting for in 2020 Thrive. And who are you hunting with? You can check our Mastermind Expo. You can see who we're hunting with. Look at that's a general right there. That's a general, full body general. We hunt with generals. Who you hunting with in 2020 Thrive? 2025. We have everybody come in to be able to feed the other generals. Generals feeding generals. Who you hunting with? We talk about group economics, it's Kwanzaa. This is how we do it. We hunt together. We band together. We go take over the world. Guy, you get me hyped up, man. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. This is the Mastermind Expo. Grow and understand yourself. Go get you some CMOS. Support this man, and we'll see you soon. We are the hunters, not the hunted. If you want to hunt with us, come hunt with us. VIP Socio Mastermind. We're out.
Hey.